Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. Welcome to this diagnostic troubleshooting guide for the DTC P0201, which indicates a malfunction in the number 1 cylinder injector circuit for the Honda Civic models from 2016 to 2021. DTC stands for Diagnostic Trouble Code, which helps technicians identify specific issues within a vehicle's system. The number 1 cylinder injector is responsible for delivering fuel to the engine cylinder. And if there's a circuit malfunction, it can lead to various performance issues. In order to start diagnosing this, ensure you have the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, tool ready. The first step in the troubleshooting process is to verify the problem, which includes turning the vehicle on and possibly clearing the DTC to monitor any changes. Be aware also that other related codes, such as P0560, P068A, or P068B, should be resolved first, if they are present, as they can complicate the diagnostics for P0201. Let's delve further into the specifics of this error and how to address it effectively. The DTC P0201 signals an issue with the number 1 cylinder injector circuit. This injector is a crucial component located in the vehicle's fuel rail, responsible for supplying fuel to the engine's combustion chamber. It operates in conjunction with the powertrain control module, PCM, which serves as the brain of the engine management system. The injector receives signals from the PCM to open and close, controlling the fuel flow based on the engine's requirements. When there's a circuit malfunction, it can prevent the injector from functioning correctly, resulting in poor engine performance or even failure to start. The PCM and the injector are connected via wires that need to be checked for continuity, shorts, or breaks during the troubleshooting process. Understanding the role of the number 1 cylinder and the injector often isn't ever defective. The DTC P0201 signals an issue with the number 1 cylinder injector circuit. This injector is a crucial component located in the vehicle's fuel rail, responsible for supplying fuel to the engine's combustion chamber. It operates in conjunction with the powertrain control module, PCM, which serves as the brain of the engine management system. The injector receives signals from the PCM to open and close. These signals only get power from the PCM. You will find air pressure pumping injectors when these units regress. These signals in turn destabilize the injectors, taking on some issues with engine management systems. Ongoing troubleshooting and common complaints might be a common problem, but these methods should never be reliable. 1 cylinder injector and its location is vital when you start testing components and their connectivity in this diagnostic procedure. Several potential causes could lead to the P0201 code being stored. Firstly, an open circuit within the wiring, like broken wires or poor connections, might hinder the signal from the PCM to the injector. This could result from wear and tear, corrosion, or physical damage to the wiring. Secondly, the presence of a short circuit to power in the wiring could cause excess voltage to reach the injector, leading to malfunction. This is often due to insulation failure or damage to the wiring harness. Lastly, failed injector components themselves can lead to malfunction, meaning that even with correct wiring and signals, if the injector is faulty, it will not operate correctly. Understanding these causes is critical as you start the troubleshooting process to pinpoint the exact issue affecting the vehicle. When troubleshooting the P0201 code, specific symptoms can help identify the issue. One primary symptom is that the engine may fail to start altogether. This occurs because the number 1 cylinder is not receiving fuel, causing misfiring or stalling. Additionally, the vehicle may exhibit poor engine performance, such as reduced power or responsiveness, affecting driving dynamics. You might also notice rough idling or stalling when the engine is running, which indicates that the injector is malfunctioning and disrupting the fuel-air mixture necessary for smooth engine operation. Recognizing these symptoms assists technicians in understanding the urgency and the potential extent of the repairs needed, as well as serving as diagnostic parameters during troubleshooting. The first troubleshooting step for addressing DTC P0201 is to turn the vehicle's ignition to the on mode and clear existing diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. This step is crucial as clearing the DTCs allows you to reset any stored data and reassess the situation. Once cleared, start the engine and monitor its performance. If the engine does not start, you should attempt to crank it for a full 20 seconds to ensure any potential issues are brought to the surface. After this, check for any pending or confirmed DTCs that may still be present. If DTC P0201 is confirmed, you'll proceed to Step 2 in this troubleshooting process. In contrast, if there's no DTC present, you may be dealing with an intermittent issue, and it would be wise to inspect connections at both the injector and the powertrain control module, PCM, for loose or poor connections. In the second troubleshooting step for DTC P0201, ensure that the vehicle is turned off and in the lock mode. The next action involves jumping the SCS line using the HDS, which helps access diagnostic modes. You will then need to wait for more than 1 minute after executing this procedure. Once you complete these tasks, disconnect the PCM connector number 1, known as the 96P connector. This connector plays a critical role as it links various engine management signals to the PCM. After disconnection, the next procedure involves checking continuity between specific test points, which are the PCM connector number 1, terminal number 17, and terminal number 18. This step is essential as it ensures that both the INJ H1 wire and INJ L1 wire are intact and not open. If continuity is confirmed, you will move forward to the next step. Otherwise, it's important to investigate further. Moving on to troubleshooting step 3 for DTC P0201. Disconnect the number 1 injector via its 2P connector. This injector is instrumental in delivering fuel to the engine, and this check is critical for diagnosing the issue. While the vehicle remains in the off-lock mode, you will then test for continuity between the female terminal number 2 of the number 1 injector connector and the PCM connector number 1 terminal number 17. This examination can help identify any breaks or faults specifically within the INJ H1 wire. A yes continuity indication means that the INJ H1 wire is functioning properly, signaling that the issue lies elsewhere. If continuity is not present, it means there's an open circuit in the INJ H1 wire that you will need to repair between the pertinent terminals. This step is a pivotal moment in isolating the issue more accurately. In the fourth step of troubleshooting for DTC P0201, you will again need to check for continuity, this time focusing on the INJ L1 line. As before, ensure the vehicle is in off-lock mode and that both the PCM connector number 1 and the number 1 injector are disconnected. The specific terminals for this check will be the female terminal number 1 of the number 1 injector connector and terminal number 18 of the PCM connector number 1. If continuity is confirmed, it indicates that the INJ L1 wire is functioning correctly. However, should continuity fail, you will need to repair any open circuit found in the INJ L1 wire between the connections as specified. As injectors usually are replaced in pairs, if both wires are intact, it is recommended to replace all injectors as a set to ensure optimal performance and reliability. For the fifth step in troubleshooting DTC P0201, the focus shifts to checking for a short in the INJH1 line specifically to power. You must first disconnect the number 1 injector via its 2P connector, allowing you to perform a precise examination. With the vehicle being switched to the on mode, measure the voltage between the PCM connector number 1 terminal, number 17, and a reliable body ground. This check allows you to see if there's any unintended voltage present that might indicate a short to power within the INJH1 wire. If you observe a voltage reading, this means further action is essential, specifically to repair the short to power located in the INJH1 wire between the specified connectors. If no voltage is indicated, then proceed to step 6 for further diagnostics. Continuing with the 6th step in troubleshooting for DTC P0201, you will follow the same procedure as in the previous step, but now for the INJL1 line. Disconnect the number 1 injector via its 2P connector, and then turn the vehicle to the on mode. Measure the voltage at the PCM connector number 1 terminal, number 18, in relation to a body ground. This measure is also critical to identify any possible short to power that could impact the injector's function, potentially causing erratic performance or failures. Should you find voltage present at these points, you need to take action by repairing the short to power found in the INJL1 wire. Conversely, if no voltage is detected, this indicates that the wiring is likely intact, allowing you to move on to the next step of troubleshooting. In the 7th troubleshooting step for DTC P0201, you will check for continuity in the INJH1 line again. Start by turning the vehicle off and ensuring it is in the lock mode. At this point, both the PCM connector number 1 and the number 1 injector connectors should remain disconnected. You will measure continuity between PCM connector number 1, terminal number 17, and a body ground. Achieving a continuity signal in this test is essential, as it determines if there is an unwanted short in the INJH1 wire leading back to the injector. A yes response indicates that a short condition is present and requires immediate repair. However, a no finding means that the INJH1 wire may be functioning as intended, which could lead you to move to step 8 for further continuity checks. Lastly, in the 8th troubleshooting step for DTC P0201, repeat the process for checking continuity, focusing on the INJL1 line. As before, ensure the vehicle is in the off lock mode and both the PCM connector number 1 and the number 1 injector 2P connector are disconnected for accurate measurements. Here, you will be checking between terminal number 18 of the PCM connector number 1 and a body ground. If continuity is found, this indicates that the INJL1 line is functioning properly, and the diagnostics problem may lie elsewhere. If continuity does not exist, you should repair any detected short within the INJL1 wire between the applicable terminals. If both lines check out well, the next course of action is to refer to any authorized service information related to DTCs or symptoms being dealt with in this troubleshooting session. You may also consider replacing the PCM with a known good unit to rule out its function. After completing all the troubleshooting steps for DTC P0201, it's essential to conduct a final repair verification. Start by rechecking for any DTCs using the HDS to confirm that the P0201 has been resolved. It's crucial to see that no further issues are recorded, ensuring that the circuitry is functioning correctly. Additionally, perform a performance test on the engine to verify that it runs smoothly and without stalling or misfiring, which previous symptoms indicated might have been present. Make sure to double-check that all connections, especially those involving the PCM and injectors, are secure and have no moisture or corrosion. This verification step is vital, as it confirms the repair's effectiveness and assures that no additional problems persist within the injector circuit. In terms of preventive maintenance for the injector circuit, and to avoid potential DTCs like P0201, several proactive steps can be implemented. Regular inspections of the wiring, connectors, and terminals associated with the injector and PCM can help identify wear or damage before they lead to failures. Ensuring that quality fuel is used during fill-ups is also essential, as poor fuel can introduce contaminants that can harm fuel injectors over time. Additionally, maintaining up-to-date software in the vehicle's PCM can help improve performance and efficiency, while also addressing any known issues that may arise in the vehicle's operational parameters. Implementing these preventive maintenance measures can contribute to the longevity of the engine and its components, reducing the likelihood of future DTC occurrences. In conclusion, diagnosing and resolving DTC P0201, which indicates a malfunction in the number 1 cylinder injector circuit, requires careful attention to detail and a structured approach. Reviewing the key troubleshooting steps, such as checking for continuity, inspecting wiring, and verifying performance, ensures that underlying issues are thoroughly addressed. It is equally vital to conduct thorough inspections of all related components to prevent misdiagnosis or overlooking secondary faults. Furthermore, prioritizing preventive measures can significantly enhance the reliability and performance of the vehicle, reducing the chances of recurrence of this or similar DTCs. Always remember that thorough diagnostics, coupled with ongoing maintenance, will lead to a more reliable and performing Honda Civic. Thank you for engaging with this guide. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.